Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, supporters and stalkers, I hope you're all well today. Today is a small video or tangent on celebrating 500 subscribers, and point number one is a heartfelt thank you to every single one of you who shows support for the channel. It doesn't go unnoticed, and as I say, there's just not enough words. There's no words I can say apart from just thank you to really portray that through to you, because I could waffle here all day long about how much it means to me and all that, but I like to think that you guys will understand how genuinely, how much it means to me. I've wanted to do this since I was a kid, and kind of having this, being realised and manifested in a way, it's so incredibly rewarding. And I didn't genuinely have any faith in myself to get to the stage I have, and I think that it's that disconnect of having my expectations versus the reality of the situation be two completely different things. And yeah, I just think it's crazy. I've been doing this for a year and a half now, streaming and content creation as a whole, and it's been a roller coaster. There's been good times, there's been bad times, nice people, not so nice people, you are. But as a whole, though, as I say, the entire experience as a whole has just been so incredibly rewarding. And I know, as I say, to repeat kind of the point, I know I've been a bit inconsistent with uploads and that, but I will just say in the long run, my heart is in this, 100%. And as I say, I can't thank you enough for your patience and the support and that you do give me. I like to think you trust me enough to kind of not bail on this, despite sometimes it takes me a little while to get back into it. Last year, as a lot of you do know, was quite rough for me, and it took me a while to get back to the stage I was at initially. As I say, it was just a complete storm of crap, and I'm kind of simmering down a bit now, as I say, and I'm mentally getting back to that place where I somewhat was at. And I have had to take time off for myself. I'll admit that. I don't think there's any shame in it at all. And I know a lot of you will be understanding enough for that. And I do apologise though for all those who wanted to see more of me, for the last year or whatever. Well, this last year, I'd say, the last 6 months, because obviously I had a few months where I was bedbound, obviously with my leg injury and that. But yeah, as I say, not to kind of make a tangent, this is a celebration video. It's just addressing a few points that have kind of been playing on my mind, and also points that viewers have brought up to me as well. As I say, I am planning on getting back into more daily uploads and stuff like that more frequently. I do understand that I really need a schedule. I get that, but as I say, life isn't as simple as that. And there's good days, bad days. There's a variety of people who want to play on certain days, certain games, who are available at certain times, and some aren't. So a schedule realistically may sound nice, but I don't think at the moment I could find something concrete that would benefit me and also you lot as a whole. If you can collectively come up with any ideas that realistically would benefit the channel greatly, with you lot knowing where you stand and what you want at a specific time and place, let me know. I'm more than open to feedback on that. But yeah, as I say, I just kind of can't believe we're at this stage now of 500 subscribers. I remember starting this channel and my first 50 subscribers, it was oh my god, it was years ago now, but when I started properly, dedicating time and money and that into this, it was my first 100 subscribers was such a huge thing. Now it's 500 people. 500 people. I can't imagine that. I tried to take myself back to school in an assembly, and you're surrounded by all them people, and it's it is more than that. That's a lot of people. And I do appreciate that, 500 subscribers isn't a lot for some people as well. But when you've started from the ground up and you've made it what it is, and it's all your work, like, you know, you've realistically not had any handouts, and you just have just gone through the motions of starting, as I say, from square one. It's very rewarding to know that, you know what I mean? Like, it's really nice, and having that kind of, I don't want to say validation, but, you know, there's a lot of you who still motivate me to push out content and stuff like that, and see how I am in general. As I say, it's just lovely to kind of feel that, you know, that warmth of being a streamer almost. And as I say, it's a pleasure to see you, you know, see this, like, the same old faces and also the new ones though. As I say, it's a mixed bag. Like, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. It's very strange, and I don't think a lot of people quite understand until you're in that situation. And even when you're in that situation, trying to explain it is just not really. I don't know. It's a different point of view, and I don't really have the words to kind of summarise it as a whole. But I like to think, like, as I say, with the way my face is at the minute, thinking about it, it's like, you can kind of see where I'm coming from, can't you? And I think that's all that really matters, to be honest. But yeah, I just, yeah. 500 subs. It's a huge, huge milestone. And the next milestone, hopefully, will be 1,000 subs if we are able to reach that. I'm gonna say a quick hi to myself back, you know, in the future if I do potentially hit that. It'd be quite fun to look back on this video in however long that takes to do. But you never know. You never know. As I say, just finishing touches, guys, on this video. There's just a few points I just want you to kind of go away with. As I say, like, number one is definitely the gratefulness that I have. Do not forget that, please. I beg you. Like, do not forget that. Number two is not in a preachy way or a cheesy way. I do mean this quite, like, authentically, actually. It's like, for a lot of my younger viewers out there, and it doesn't even have to be them. It's like, even if they are a little bit older and they're still stuck on kind of where they want to be in life and they're not sure what they want, feed into your passion projects. You may have doubts in yourself, and I completely understand where you're coming from, because there's times where I felt like I wasn't particularly fully cut out for this. But as I say, with the analytics and the feedback that I have and the people reaching out, something tells me that maybe that's just self-doubt, and that's not particularly what the truth of the situation. But I will just kind of revisit that point of, like, invest in the stuff you enjoy in life. It feeds the soul, pretty much, is the best way to put it. And as I say, for me, this is one of those things. And I do think, like, the more you invest in yourself and the stuff you enjoy in life, you can't get a feeling like it. There's no payments. Like, you don't need money or anything like that. Like, it feeds itself. You know, it is payment within itself. And as I say, having that kind of the experiences I've had with streaming already, is payment enough. I've invested a fair bit of money into all this and a lot of time, but to me it is rewarding. I don't need anything back off it, you know what I mean? And I'm not, like, playing humble or anything like that. Like, I genuinely do mean that. As I say, I don't mean to kind of make the video soppy, but I suppose that's just how I feel, though. I do feel kind of just, yeah, I just feel proper mushy off it, I suppose. Yeah. It's strange. It's strange. It's just weird, and yeah, I don't want to waffle on anymore. Oh god. East of another 500 subs, okay, guys. So thank you all so very much, anyways, and I'll see you all later. Take care.